Okay, how is replacing Amber Heard with Emilia Clarke not going to be absolute box office poison? Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube Harpy. And yeah, pretty much everything Emilia Clarke's been in, lately at least, has been a box office poison. Solo lost money! Remember she was in the Han Solo movie. Yeah, she was in the Han Solo movie. She was in the Terminator reboot. Well, the first one. Not this most recent one, but the one from like a couple of years ago. You know, the one Genesis that they couldn't even spell right. So she's in that one. And so you really think that she's going to be a big box office draw. Sometimes these actors are fine where they're at for television. Sometimes they are perfect for the role they're cast in television. And then nothing. Then they can't get work doing anything else. I don't know how great she is in a whole lot of other things, because pretty much everything I see her in is Game of Thrones and the Han Solo movie. Because, no, I wasn't going to sit through that other Terminator reboot when I didn't have to. It was bad enough I had to sit through the Dark Fate one, and she might as well have been in that too. That was not good. Putting her in place, though, just because they want to ship people who did the giggity on screen, and keep them doing the giggity together in every project. I think that's what they really, really want to do, because it works so well in Game of Thrones. Here we go. This is from Bounding Into Comics, so shout out to them. Definitely give them a follow. Another petition relating to the removal of Amber Heard from the Aquaman franchise has been launched. This one demands her dismissal and her replacement to top it off, because we all know how well fan casting works. If we listened to every single fan group, we would have Idris Elba playing every single character, and maybe fan casting isn't a good idea. Maybe this time you leave Emilia Clarke out of this one, because I'm sure she's a sweet person. I'm sure she's a wonderful actress. I don't think she's going to be that great in an Aquaman movie. And yeah, she was cute with Jason Momoa on Game of Thrones. They were cute together after, the initial episode, which, we won't mention on my video today. It's bad enough we're going to get into why Amber Heard wants to be replaced. So we're going to use some creative wording and see if we can get this one a little less, my rating. Oh, Lord. The Change.org petition, I can speak today, to Warner Brothers is begging them to substitute Heard with Jason Momoa's former Game of Thrones co-star Emilia Clarke. Hey, I remember watching them in Game of Thrones. Started 2 weeks ago, the petition quickly gained traction and surpassed 2,000 signatures. The initial goal was 2,500. Now, we've been hearing all over the place that they want her gone out of Aquaman 2 because of her real-life annex with her soon-to-be former, are they divorced yet, spouse, Johnny Depp. Yeah, that's why. So if you guys haven't heard, they're going to get into this. The petition's mission statement explains what is ethically wrong with Amber Heard and why Emilia Clarke is a better, more upstanding fit. Oh, upstanding. See, this is as cute as when people keep trying to replace Brie Larson with a woman of color. I mean, I don't think they're going to actually give it to us.
I just see people, and I just play people.
Nobody asked you, Brie. Nobody asked you. But that's another one they keep trying to do. And you know what? Anything that gives me a little bit of amusement, because a lot of the time these movies really aren't doing it. It's this stuff. This is the drama. This is the stuff that's far more entertaining than your average movie anymore. And this is why I like doing what I get to do for you guys. Amber Heard should be replaced by Emilia Clarke as Mira. Amber Heard has falsely accused Johnny Depp of doing things to her when it turns out that she's the one who did it. Actually, yeah, I do agree with that one. if we're going by that double standard of canceling the person who does bad things in real life, then sure, instead of, I don't know, fulfilling a woman's contract just because she was cast in it. It's not like it's an important character. It's not like you're not there to see, Aquaman's girlfriend. It's called Aquaman. It's not called Aquaman's redheaded girlfriend in a wetsuit, We're not here for her. We're here for Jason Momoa and his shirt off and his muscles. That's the only reason why we really watched Aquaman. It's not that great of a movie, but I enjoyed it because, I'm a Stargate Atlantis fan. I like Jason Momoa in things. I will watch him in things. Not showing up for her. So it really doesn't matter who the secondary character is when in all of these sort of things. If it were the main character, I'd say, you know what? Maybe don't recast the main character. Maybe just scrap the franchise or carry out their contract and see how the fans feel. But remember when they canceled James Gunn over crap and now he's off doing the next Suicide Squad movie. So, I think Hollywood will do whatever it's going to do. They'll line their pockets the deepest, regardless of what they think we want. They're going to do whatever they think is going to give them the most money. Because really, they don't care about giving us any satisfaction or they don't even want to give us fan service half the time. No, they're not going to give us anything that we kind of demand this way, especially on petitions. This is why whenever I do talk about the other ones, I always laugh. I laugh about all of these petitions because they're kind of ridiculous. And the petition continues. I feel if she stays on the movie/franchise, this will send a bad message, and we should not condone any other type of thing that if the Aquaman writers brought awareness to the pollution in the water and how our sea animals die, then why would they keep her? Amber should be punished accordingly. As for Emilia, she has much better chemistry with Jason, plus they are comfortable with one another. Emilia is also a fan/people favorite. They will be good publicity for the movie since everyone loves Emilia and has had any bad press and has not had any. Oh, and here we go. Now we gotta pull up this one.
Proofread your shit.
Could you guys proofread your petition there so I don't stumble when I'm doing my Valley Girl mocking voice? So thank you very much. Emilia's a fan and people favorite. Emilia has not had any bad press. She's amazing and warm and caring and the kind of person kids can look up to. I don't think Emilia will take this as just another movie role. I think she will take this more seriously than Amber. It's true she probably would, and it's true also that she does have really good chemistry with Jason Momoa. That being said, I don't know if you really want to give into the fan casting on this one. I mean, they're already filming this thing. They already have everything lined up, and rather than recasting a role that really doesn't do that much, you could send him away somewhere else. You could write her out of the script entirely. She probably didn't have that much to do in the second movie anyway. Hopefully. So hopefully it'll be a really quick fix where you can just cut her part out. Hopefully it wasn't that big anyway. Amber Heard is a scandalous figure right now. The actress was hit with a defamation suit by ex-husband Johnny Depp over a Washington Post article where she claims he was the bad guy. Audio from 2015 obtained by the Daily Mail contends that Heard is actually the bad guy in this instance. And yeah, I've done a couple of videos on that. In whatever mood I'm in, I'm like, okay, screw her, get her out. And then the other one's like, what, shame on them both, though, for dragging us into it, because both of them are going to come out with squeaky clean careers, loads of press, whether it's good or bad press, right? They're both going to come out being more and more famous than they are. And that's the only reason I know I can put a name to a face. Is because of this scandal, because I wouldn't know who would what. I would probably know the name and remember, okay, I think that's the one in Aquaman. But that's it, because that's all really at least she is to me, some of these celebrities. After the admission of being the bad guy, Heard disabled the comments on her Instagram posts. It's unclear why, but it could be to avoid criticism from Depp's fans and supporters. And there's all kinds of leaked audio back and forth. I've done a couple of videos on that too. The supporters are hitting back anyway with a series of petitions urging L'Oreal to fire her as spokeswoman and Warner Brothers to do the same. Heard's relationship with the two companies changing or ending is unlikely. That's the thing. Nobody really knows for sure what happened between these two. I know that depending on my mood, I am disappointed, and I just want to say, you know what? Both of you sit down, shut up, and entertain me. You are entertainers. Your job is to get on stage, sing, dance, act, do whatever. I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care who you're married to. I don't care how horrible you are of a spouse. Do your job and entertain me. I mean, at least Daisy Ridley can do that.
You can't stop me, I'm a Jedi from Jakku.
And as cringe as that is, it still entertained me and it put a smile on my face. Oh, and thank you so much, Lan or Rolando, for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Every subscriber gets a jiggle, like I said. One of the problems I have with this whole cancel culture crap that they're going through is that it's all kind of a popularity contest too. If you're really friends and in the right clique, you're not going to be ousted, sadly. I mean, it's a lot more likely to be ousted if you do have a dingle dangle instead of a hoo-ha. And that's not fair. It is a huge double standard. But at the same time, I'm tired of hearing about their personal interpersonal drama. Back to the whole point of this. I don't know if Emilia Clarke is actually going to be that great being in an Aquaman movie. I mean, like I said before, she's pretty much box office poisoned to everything she's in. But here we go. Here's the petition, and we've got 3,700 people on board so far. I don't know. I don't know if I can get behind this one because seriously, I don't think Emilia Clarke really translates very well, in my opinion, to the big screen. I know she's done a lot of indie films that have been pretty acclaimed, but at the same time, I would feel a little bit too much like, okay, we're just retreading some Game of Thrones here if they do that. And every time I see her taking on another character, like in the Terminator Genesis ad, she still is Emilia. She's still Khaleesi. She's still the mother of dragons. So I know that's really unfair to typecast somebody, but when it's television, it's a lot easier to see somebody as that character that they played on television for years. And that's why I still see Jason Momoa as Ronan Dex from Stargate Atlantis, and that's part of why I like him as Aquaman, because it makes me think of Stargate Atlantis, and I really love Stargate Atlantis. So I don't know, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42, and yeah, recast her, but maybe not Emilia Clarke. See you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.